Called Journey of the Teardrop, and I wrote that a while ago. And that music, that's Billy Strayhorn, y'all. That's a Pittsburgher. That song is called Passion Flower. You should look it up and get acquainted with Billy Strayhorn. It doesn't make sense to ride past the Kelly Strayhorn Theater and never heard any Strayhorn. Then when you listen to the music, you're like, oh yeah, he does deserve a place named after him, right? It's a gorgeous thing. This next piece that I'm going to share with you all is called Critical Condition. I wrote it after a close friend of mine. He was 21 years of age. I grew up primarily in Homewood, East Liberty. Went through a lot of stuff with the gang violence that was hitting hard in the city between maybe like 91, 95, 96. And I had a close friend of mine who was a popular football player on our high school team, and he just happened to live in a neighborhood that accepted the gang stuff. And he never really got caught up in it, but he was acquainted with a lot of them. We both went to college. I went to Cheney University of PA. He went to Slippery Rock. He came up to my homecoming, and before he left, he like hugged me, and he was like, hey man, you know, I'm proud of you, keep doing what you're doing, because I had actually dropped out towards my last year of high school because it was like so much stuff going on, and I just got really frustrated, but I still went to college, still was doing things, and he was saying he was proud of me. The next day, we went home for homecoming, for our vacation after homecoming, and there was a shooting reported on the news, and it was at a club that used to be located in East Liberty. And so I'm calling all my friends because I heard some friends saying they were going to go to this club, and it wasn't any of them. My sister and I prayed for whoever it was, and then later on I came home and found out it was him. It was him who I had hugged, and they never found the person or persons who killed him to this day. This was 1996. His name was Derek Taylor, and he's a good friend of mine. And so I wrote this piece called Critical Condition. What's going on inside this mixed maze of craves? Seeking the blaze of the sunlight only from the outside, but ignoring the light that lies inside our being. What's going on inside this mixed maze of craves? Seeking the blaze of the sunlight only from the outside, but ignoring the light that lies inside our being. Our essence is so much more than fear. False evidence appearing real. Yeah, here in the city is still our vision is so rusted. Trust me, watching the news any time of the day disgusts me. Seeking unity in illusions of divisions, conditions of subliminal submissions, hypocritical traditions of religions, creating congregations of condemnation, destroying the nation, creating a false sensation of elation, no celebration and prostrations, but trembling because we fear the light, our true identity that we ought to take flight from. Right from the beginning, when we were top, they were up, when we were down, they were white and we were brown. One was better, one was worse, one was a blessing, one was a curse, but in reality we were all born from the same cosmic seed. Before time and space, fast speed or slow speed, we're all grown from the same cosmic root. So until we proceed forward in unity, we will always be in a critical condition. Until we proceed forward in unity, I will keep my head up high, never keep it low. Unless it's time to pray for the brothers and sisters who don't know how to flow with the breeze, with this chill in the rain, deal with their pain, how to heal with no shame. Say I want to leave some hope or some change, forget my name or the fame. If our minds on our hoods in this world remain the same, stagnant and broken hearted and charted for self-destruction. People claiming we got the answer, so why we lunching? While we're so-called positive people, also so divided, separated and motivated or stimulated to do something, to be something, to move something, to see something new. 412, we got to get it together. We got to get some loot, cause brothers are broke. In the streets they provoke rage. It's time to turn the page of this hood story. There's no glory for the folks who got grilled, for the folks who got killed from a chrome black steel. See, life is ill when I see the news. Brothers start catching the blues when I hear an 8-year-old is killed in Homewood, and that's no good for no hood to see that. So R.I.P. to Troy Miller, C. Black Game, Mallet, L.A. Mall, Boots, and whoever else. Picture that you got chilling on your dusty self. Take some time out, write a rhyme now. Get focused, man. Stop playing y'all and cry out when you need to see through all this bullish that the world feeds you when it thinks you're foolish for. Crying out for help or crying out your pain. These people don't even know you, don't even know your name. He getting fame, but really, what does it all mean? When every time I hit my hood, all I see is a dark dream. Until we proceed forward in unity, we will always be in a critical condition. Until we proceed forward in unity, I got in mind persecution, causing mass confusion. what is negative, what is positive, because this world is an illusion, dwelling on a self-destructive plane, full of tribulations and pain, driving our dwellers insane in their brains. A world full of noise, never silence. Psychological damage to our mentals brings this world violence, and demons of all colors rules this world of doubt. They got us dwellers so messed up, damn, we'll take our own babies out, we'll take our own friends out, we'll take our own parents out, we'll take our own selves out. But I'm a warrior, trapped into the breakdown of this physical, surviving these mind wars, which seems like a miracle. This war will go and evil, I will fight until my last breath, choosing the valley of life over the valley of death. Oh yes, until we proceed forward in unity, we will always be in a critical condition. Until we proceed forward in unity, we will always be in a critical, unnecessary condition.